Hey, what's going on, everybody? Abe, the Data Strangler here, going with my next attempt trying to duplicate sheets with VBA. Because when I tried to use Python, it didn't keep my data validation for all my sheets, and my data validation had drop downs for my move names for each sheet, belts, match types, how the match was won or lost, and I didn't feel like it would be any benefit to have to keep adding data validation each page. I just wanted the code to run it once and everything be kept so I can do minimum tedious work as possible. So here in ChatGPT, I asked, could we do the same thing in VBA? And this actually was the best result. So it said we absolutely can. It gave me all this code to do, and then I had to do some. Of course, I had to do some modifications to the prompt. I had to keep prompting it. My first one was I'd like the user to prompt how many copies to add each time, add each sheet to the right, and I kept doing it. I just kept testing. I have the original file here, and what if I want to make a copy of the original with VBA codes copy as well? So my Excel file that I use AWS Cloud to analyze has to be in Excel. So what I basically wanted was keep the macro file as a macro that generates the sheets, and then it will output an Excel that I can keep using. Then I added information on how to add a button here, which I'll show in a second. Just kept adding it here. I wanted to add like a date timestamp to it as well. Here's the final code that it looks like. Oh, no, here's the final code. And then it gives me a breakdown. And then I just press the same button again and keep going through the process. And here are key features that I wanted. I wanted to add new matches, specify how many, keep the macro file separate, and output as an Excel file. So I'm going to show that here. So once I had the final code of VBA, all I had to do was add it here, which is Alt F11. Whoops, F11. I go here to modules. I would double click modules. I paste all this code in. I would close this, and now I'm just going to generate new sheets. It prompts me how many I would want to generate. Let's keep it simple. Let's just add two. Click OK. It's going to let me know I added two new sheets after match one, and then it's going to ask me if I want to save it, and it's going to say I'll save it for whatever competitor I'm using, and it's going to have 2 days date. And the best part about it is that on each sheet, I kept my data validation, which was super important for me to have. So, using the awesome power of ChatGPT and AI to help eliminate manual tasks, super beneficial in this case is just a personal use case. So now, next time I have a competitor that has a bunch of matches, I don't have to copy and paste each of the tabs and change their names. All I have to do is just go here, press this button, and it does it all for me. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.